Hello traders, Orlando here from Snipe the Trade. Before we take a look at that big win on the GBP USD short position from yesterday, I'm going to tell you how you can get our signals for free. Just go to snipethetrade.com. Don't forget to put your details here to receive my daily newsletter. After you go to snipethetrade.com, just click on free signals and you're going to be prompted to our free signals page. Here you're going to see all of the brokers that have partnered with us, and all you need to do is choose one of these brokers and open an account using one of the links of this page. If you don't use the links on this page, I'm not going to be able to track your account back to us, and I'm not going to be able to give you your 6-month free signals package. But if you do, just open the account, deposit the minimum, and email me back at orlando@snipethetrade.com with your account number and broker of choice, and I will immediately give you your 6 months free FOREX signal package. Now let's go take a look at the charts for that big win on the GBP USD. You can see that we got filled at around 125.30, and we're risking 90 pips to make 180 pips, which means that we are in a better than a 1-to-1 risk to reward scenario. In fact, we are in a 1-to-2 risk to reward scenario, which means that by only taking positions that yield a 1-to-2 risk to reward scenario, we are going to be able to grow our account even larger and even faster. Now, let's go through the actual setup. As you can see, we were looking at this area of resistance at around the 125.70 to 126, where price hit and test once here and then twice here. Now remember that the resistance and the support areas are actual areas. They are not straight lines. And we were actually looking at this entire area right here. The reason we were looking at this entire area is because if you go back in price action, you can see that this is where price started to struggle with direction, and it was tested once, twice before we broke to the downside, and when we got into this area again, price started to turn before going higher, and then we finally broke to the downside, and then we tested this area of resistance twice before testing it again. And not only that, but we also hit the 76.4 of the move from this high to the ultimate lows right here, which means that not only were we looking to were we looking at sellers around these areas because of the importance of the zone, but we were also looking at Fibonacci traders trying to get short on this move to the upside. We also hit some very important targets, the 261.8 to the upside, which means that buyers from these lows were looking to sell their positions into us. So what happened here is that sellers got in and buyers started to close their buy positions or their long positions, which means that there was an incredible bearish pressure at these levels. But we actually were waiting for price to break with this up structure, with the blue up structure that it was trading in, before getting short. And when it did, we got filled, and now we are up around 45 pips, and we are going to let price take us out on a profit. So, hello traders, welcome back. And well, this is how the GBP USD short trade is going right now. We are up about 81 pips on the position, but I wanted to come back to the chart to let you know which areas I'm watching right now. Now, as you can see, I've highlighted this area right here, which is a previous high, a previous swing high, before a retracement back to the 23.41 level, and then we broke through that level and tested it back as support before going all the way up to the 26.00 level. All right, so this is a very important zone, and the reason this is a very important zone is because it's a previously tested area of resistance, and then we broke with this huge absorption candle and came back to test it as support for a great long play or a very good long setup on the GBP USD for a nice 180 pip run. Now, if we go back in price action, you can see that this zone is also very important here. It's a zone that we tested once, twice, three times, four times, and then on the fifth attempt, sellers were able to absorb all those buys orders, and price eventually dropped to the lows at around the 21.31 level. So basically, we are going to be monitoring this zone very closely because it's also the 61.8% retracement from this low to this high. And what we want here is, or what we expect here is sellers or short-term sellers closing on their positions. So we expect to have some kind of a bullish momentum going on here, but eventually a move down to our final targets. Hello traders, welcome back, and as you can see, price has hit our first targets right here at the 61.8 retracement level and right here at the previous swing high and swing low test of this level of support. So basically what we're going to do here is we are going to take half of this off. And the reason we're going to take half of this off is because we really don't know what's going to happen. But by the look of it, sellers are really pushing price down and are really absorbing these buy orders. But these buy orders can be placed from the 2470 or 2430 level to all the way down to the 24 level. So what we're going to do, we're really going to take half of this off. So I'm going to grab here my terminal. I'm going to double click on the GBP USD. I'm going to close one lot of it. All right. So we have closed one or half of our position on the GBP USD, and we are going to take down our risk to a +2 or +3 pips. Actually, we are going to take it at +10 pips because we are very deep, 100 pip deep in profit. Hello traders, a little recap on our GBP USD short position. We are looking at the hourly chart, and as you can see, we did break below this massive area of support, which was a resistance turn support, now broken and absorbed by sellers, and we are looking at that 50% target and a very strong thick area at the 2340 level. But what we're going to do is we're going to lock in some profits. We already made a, well, this is not quite a retracement, but we already moved lower after making these smaller lower highs. So we are going to lock in right now about 60 pips, and the trade is up 140 for the time being. Remember that we are targeting about 180 pips on this trade. Hello traders, welcome back, and well, we just got stopped out of our short position on the GBP USD, but we did manage to squeeze 168 pips out of the market on this great short trade. Now let me show you what we did again. When price hit this previous level of resistance turn support, we closed half of our positions and move our stops to break even. Then when price continued to churn in this range, trying to get down, we moved our stops just above this high. Because if buyers got control of the market and pushed price up and broke with the previous high, we wanted to get out and we wanted to protect our profits, because it's really hard to make profits in the forex markets, and anytime we have profits we need to protect them. We didn't quite got to our targets around the 2340 level and the 50 Fibonacci retracement from the entire move to the upside, but we did make 168 pips on this trade. And if you want to receive these signals right to your phones via SMS or via email, just go to www.snapthetrade.com and click on free signals. You can also join our free traders chat room just by accepting the invite that you will find just below this video.